I'm here with Coach Eric Lindquist, head men's swimming and diving coach, and head women's swimming and diving coach. Coach, you're about 5 weeks into your season right now. Can you give me a brief synopsis of what you've seen so far?
Yeah, it's a rigorous season, like we were talking about a while back. But this time of year, that's what we do. We're training extremely hard. We've seen some really nice things from our team. We're a touch on the small side. We'd like a few more faces in the water, but the group we have is really working tremendously hard in the water, in the weight room, and getting things done.
You know, last weekend you had Macalester down here for a dual meet on the men's and women's side. Obviously some very familiar names that performed very well, and then some names that weren't quite so familiar, at least to me anyway. Talk a little bit about that meet in general and what you saw from that meet.
Yeah, Macalester is a great matchup for us. That meet could have gone either way on either side. It was close on the men's side on paper as well as in the water, and maybe a little closer than it looked on paper for the women. People were stepping up. They just simply outnumbered us a little bit. The dual meet scoring favors Macalester. I look for very exciting things come MIAC championships against that team. We're going to match up real well, even better in a championship scoring format. Faces to watch: Mark Ross from Iowa. He's swimming really well. He gives us a lot of options in the water. Of course, the returners like Tom Walsh, Tim Tisk, and John Fox were there. On the women's side, Jen Salzman is swimming great. It's her senior year, and I think she's going to leave it all in the pool. Sophomore Nikki Farmer is swimming very well, and I hope to see them continue that through the new year.
Obviously a big weekend this weekend. You head up to Macalester for the Macalester Invitational. Talk a little bit about that Invitational and the difference between what you saw against Macalester last weekend and what you may see against Macalester and other teams this weekend.
Well, scoring is such that coaches use a little bit different strategy. We're going to be missing a few faces this weekend due to some academic commitments. I don't know how we'll stack up per se, but this is the first meet we're going to go to that's going to offer all 16 events. We've got some people swimming some new events for them, at least at the collegiate scene. The 200s of stroke, the 200 backstroke, the 200 breast. We've got 400 free relay to finish off the meet, and we've got some people that, although they may have done these events in the past, it might be their first time doing it as a collegiate swimmer. So we're looking forward to see what they can do. Is
this a good measuring stick for you, this type of a meet? Because really you haven't had a whole invitational setting for your team yet this year. Can you use this as a measuring stick as you head into MIAC?
I think so. I think a small one. It's still a long ways away. We can measure a little bit and also figure out what we need to kind of continue working on. We know what's out there. We know that it's a huge competition at this stage, and it's not going to get any easier as the year goes on. But it's a good benchmark for us.
Sounds good, Coach. Saturday at Macalester Invitational. Good luck.
Thank you.